What's up guys, Guru here and welcome back to a brand new team of the season. That is right, Bundesliga team of the season is upon us along with the Women's League and also Turkish League. We're going to check out all of today's 6 PM content. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a like rating. Let me know down below who you want to pack from any of these 3 team of the seasons. And without further ado, let's get straight into things. And so here we go. As I say, brand new week, Premier League team of the season is now over. Unfortunately, I only packed 2 out of the 5 possible Liverpool cards, but hey ho, it is what it is. We now start off grinding with Bundesliga team season. Definitely nowhere near as many packs saved, purely because I opened them over Prem TOTS, so it is going to be a case of whatever content EA releases this week is all that we've got available. But welcome to Bundesliga team season. It's time to turn our attention to the Bundesliga, the Frauen Bundesliga, and the Super League. Throughout the upcoming week, there will be a variety of exciting content to interact with, including daily player SBCs, evolutions, objectives, and more to come. So, as always, it's really just the same sort of spiel that EA give us every single week. It's kind of no different there. We will end up having a rush objective probably within the next day. So I would suggest if you haven't done rush like I haven't or technically haven't, then don't bother doing it. Just obviously wait for the objective to come out. The daily play stuff is here, so this is also available to us. So obviously this will give us a guaranteed Bundesliga pack from what I remember. Yep, or obviously the Women's League. And again, 1500 XP, which gets you that step closer to obviously completing the season pass. We also have it for our daily play. We have 500 in each of the day 3, 4, and 5, along with also getting the packs, which is quite good to see from EA. Also, the packs are a little bit better for this daily play, going to an 86 times 2 and 85 times 3. I think it's better anyway. I do also think EA gave us a 1500 XP or SP at once. They've just split it up. Maybe just to try and slow people down so that everybody gets the Ribery card all at once, but hey ho. We do have an honourable mentions coming in for Anomi. That is going to be play 4 games in any mode for just 500 SP, which is brilliant as well. Assist 6 goals, score 10 goals, and win 5 games in champs or rivals, or win 7 games in squad battles or rush. Again, super simple to do. It's basically a 90 rated card, free fodder. You don't mind it at all. Apart from that, though, nothing else in objectives. Supposedly, there is a big card coming in objectives, so we are going to have to see if that does end up happening. This is what we ended up finishing Premier League team this season with, actually. May as well sort of talk about this as well, because I got very lucky in, say, 3 pack pulls. Bruno Fernandes, maybe not the best red, but I'm still not disappointed, actually. But I'm definitely happy with the 3 pack pulls I got. Now, all 3 of these cards came on the Friday team of the season Prem TOTS came out. So I'm like, as much as I'm happy that obviously I got these 3 and was able to use them all week, because I have played 78 games with Gabriel, 80 games with Gravenberch, and 80 games with Cunha. I didn't get anything else throughout the rest of the week. Now, obviously, yes, I did get a Trent card, but doesn't obviously replace Lala. And then, to be honest with you, apart from that, and apart from a few SBCs, it's all sort of the same fodder that ended up in the club anyway. So, realistically, Prem TOTS, yes, paid out within the first day, but after the first day, it kind of didn't really do anything, so kind of a bit disappointing, but hey-ho, it is what it is. We'll check out Evos for today as well. We have got a Monstero expiring at 6 PM tomorrow. Now I'm probably going to end up doing Van Dijk in this, because I didn't pack his team of the season card. I may as well get a better version of Van Dijk, and at least he's fairly usable at that point as well. Probably worth the 100k in all honesty, instead of FC points. Who knows? We do have from pitch to dance floor, deadly in the box, smooth on the beat. From scoring goals to trending moves, the Polish powerhouse brings flair both on the pitch and on the dance floor. So, I presume that is about Lewandowski, which is weird that it's for the Bundesliga, but I kind of also understand why. It is a max 90 rated card, max 87 dribbling, max 98 pace, no more than 10 playstyles, and no more than 3 playstyle pluses as a striker as well. So, who fits? I can't lie, Fernando Torres does look very good. They are getting low driven plus as well as an option. In terms of, it does actually give 3 playstyles. So you get finesse shot plus, and you also get low driven plus, which is quite nice. If we just use Watkins, it is just 2 playstyles on them. So they already have finesse, then obviously it's going to be quite good. The likes of that Fernando Torres card, the likes of Diogo Jota for me, is obviously an available option. Harry Kane does go to an alright card, but his pace is definitely far too low. Kenny Dalglish, that could be a card that yeah, that gets quite a nice boost for the shooting. Maybe not the best in terms of passing, dribbling, and physicals, though. So, again, as an out-and-out striker is okay, but you maybe need somebody who, like Gyökeres, already has good physicals, maybe already somebody who has much better passing. I'm trying to find somebody that actually does have good passing. By the looks of things, not many strikers. In terms of further down, Sorloth might not be a bad card. Højlund actually could be an alright card as well to pop in. Darwin Núñez actually will be quite a fairly nice card on him. I can't lie, that could be quite a fun option if you've already got that Núñez. So there's a few different possible ones there. For 50k or 200 FC points, I think it's a sort of one of those no-brainers of it's not really going to cost too much to do, or you're not going to notice it too much. I definitely think it's worth adding in. And then we do also have Kuba's Ladder. Climb the ladder to gain Kuba's Blessing, become an Iron Man on the flanks and a true two-way player. Boost your right mid across the board and never stop running. So this is more sort of adding a right mid that can play as a right back as well, I would presume. Maybe a Cuadrado doesn't do so well in this because he's already got pretty much max stats. However, Malen does get a bit of a nice upgrade. Maybe not the best in the world, but it's okay. Salah's base card does get a bit of an upgrade, but definitely not worth it. It's going to be one of those that you'll find, do you know what, Julian Brandt might actually be one of those cards that ends up working quite well in it. If he can play centre mid? He can. As a box-to-box centre mid, he ends up playing really well. So because he's got that right mid role, it actually works out all right for him. You also want somebody with a good build as well. Maybe Valverde could be a good option there for you. Definitely a usable. Maybe the playstyles aren't great, so you've got to look at adding playstyles before doing this Evo. But again, it's free. It's not actually that bad to look at. And then for SBCs, we do have a few available to us. Obviously, the daily login is there as well. But we've got Jeremy Frimpong and Georgia Stanway coming in. So Frimpong is going to be our main SBC for the week. It is starting as an 88 rated, then 289s, then you need 490 rated and 191, which actually isn't that bad. I think it's about 600k altogether from what I've seen. Now, in terms of this card, if you didn't buy the premium season pass, this is pretty much what Kenny Lala is like. Would I personally use him? I don't think I would. He has got Anticipate, Technical, and Quick Step, so as a defensive right back, he's actually alright. In terms of plus roles, they're not actually that bad at all. Interesting that he has also got a winger role. Personally, if you are going to use him as a right wing, his shooting and his passing is nowhere near what you want it to be. As a right mid, might be okay. If you're playing in a 3-back and using your right mid as somebody who's up and down, I think he's absolutely fine. But unless you're playing in that system, personally, I actually think this is a card to skip. Now, Georgia Stanway does actually look very good. 90 stats and everything. She has got incisive pass, long ball pass, and also anticipate for a CDM, who can play as a centre mid as well, 4-star, 4-star. I actually think this could be quite a good card. 288, 189, 190, and 191. I don't think it's that expensive at all. It definitely is easy to get done. There for 2 weeks as well, which is interesting that she's there for 2 weeks, but Frimpong is only there for a week. No idea why, but again, one of them. She's good, but unless you really don't have a good CDM option, she's probably not making most people's teams. Now, personally, for me, she's not making my team because I've obviously already got that Gravenberch card, or I've got Hullet. You don't need that type of player. Yes, she would work well next to one of them if I didn't have the other, but still, it's probably not worth it. Upgrade-wise, we've got the 77 plus Bundesliga or Women's League, and then we've got the 85 2 or 3 plus play picks. Now, I did quite like these when they were out for Liga and Team of the Season. They did seem to pay out pretty well. It is just an 84 rated team and minimum 85 rated. Super simple to work towards. Same again with the upgrades for the 77 plus double packs. It is going to be a case of 7 gold commons and 2 gold rares. Personally, I avoid these. I think it's much better to go into the crafting upgrade for your 77 times 5s. They seem to pay out a bit better, so you may as well do them. And I think that is it for content. Now, one thing that did happen today is Alexis McAllister won Player of the Month. For some reason, and it probably is because EA stopped doing Team of the Weeks and stuff, EA decided to not give him a Player of the Month card, which I'm quite disappointed by because he would have been absolutely perfect for my midfield. But hey-ho, it is what it is. Because with obviously all these special cards coming in, we're probably going to get some very nice new cards. So that's what we're going to have a look at. We're going to start off with the Women's League, and then we'll move into the Turkish League and then the Bundesliga. So these are our Moments cards. Again, we saw these yesterday. Nothing really too spectacular, if I'm 100% honest with you. But some of the Team of the Season cards do look pretty decent. I am quite interested to see what Hard is like. Very good playstyles on it. Can play as a cam and a right mid as well. Personally, for me, very, very good playstyles that I would end up like using. So, again, not bad. Free Gang, again, another one that's good. Maybe not the best, but her stats look pretty decent. And because all these women's cards are much like smaller and agile players, a lot of the forwards will be absolutely fine. Again, the likes of this Huth card as a right winger probably will play pretty well. Burl, again, as a left winger, probably will play pretty well. Maybe not the best playstyles on her, to be honest. Pop, not a bad option. She is pretty tall as well, I think. 5'9", one of the taller women's strikers anyway. Has got finesse shot plus, so again, would be a nice card. Berenstein, again, it's actually not a bad card, to be honest with you. 97 pace, 95 shooting, 92 passing, 97 dribbling, 91 physical. If that was on any sort of male card, you'd be going, yeah, this is one of the best. Personally, playstyles aren't great, but hey ho. Unfortunately, I do think, yeah, I mean, 5'10" for Kazea, it's not bad. It definitely could be better, but at the same time, defensively, stat-wise, does actually look pretty good. And then you got Simon in there as well as Dusan and the goalkeeper, who will all end up going to pack in, and Kogel, who again, not really too spectacular for her. Now, the Turkish League does have a few hidden gems in it, in my opinion. Do I think it's the best that we've had? Definitely not. But there is going to be a few cards that I think are going to be very useful, as long as they've got sort of the right play styles and all of that type of stuff. Ozyman, of course, absolutely going to be brilliant. 97 pace, 97 shooting. He is going to be super clinical, 5-star, 4-star. I really like this card. He's got every type of shooting that you could want. Dead ball you don't really need on him. He has also got quick step. Rolls are brilliant. This is one of those cards that would definitely make every single person's team. Worst case, to at least try out or on the bench. I think Sanchez is good. Playstyles slightly lack a little bit, but his actual stats are brilliant. So again, could be a very nice option for you. Dusan Tadic, again, quite a nice card. Very good playstyles on him personally. Maybe need to improve pace and shooting by Hunter on him, in all honesty, or Hawk. But either way, a very good card. Fred, I think, would be a brilliant box-to-box midfielder. So this is where it's one of them of, if Fred is cheaper than the Georgia Stanway SBC, this is a better card to end up having, because his playstyles are just as good, his stats are brilliant, he's going to be actually quite fun to use. Oza, nobody's really too bothered by. Rafa, not a bad card, to be honest. Again, might need like a Maestro or Deadeye on him to improve him a little bit more, but still pretty decent. Bodaki, I think is how you pronounce his name, or Bodakel, I don't know. Again, not actually a bad card. Again, playstyles maybe let him down a little bit. Anticipate on a centre-back is kind of needed these days, but still, his passing stats, his dribbling stats as a centre-back, very, very good. Because he can play left-back, it does make him better. Visca's in there, of course. We always end up with a special Visca. Again, quite a nice all-round card. Again, playstyles really letting him down there. Masuaku, I have not seen this guy in quite a while. As a left-back, could actually be pretty decent. Interesting to see if he does make any of your teams if you do end up getting him. Iden, nobody's really too bothered by. And then we also have a left-back who, thankfully, a right-back who I thought at one point was actually going to be pretty awful, because I think people had leaked it with the other way around for his defending and shooting. Thankfully not. Weirdly, every defending playstyle and nearly every passing playstyle, but absolutely nothing else. Weird one, but okay. In terms of all of the Team of the Season highlight cards, Anderson Talisca, I think, looks brilliant. Every type of shooting playstyle. He's got one passing playstyle. Maybe not the best in the world for playstyles, but he always is super usable every single year. Gedson Fernandez, again, probably going to be an alright card, but maybe not somebody you want to use all the time. If you're starting a brand new account, great option for you with some good playstyles on him. And then Banza coming in, nobody really cares, but I know is a Rocco's 11 stream fan favourite. So then it leads us to the Bundesliga Team of the Season, which is what we actually care about and what we're here for. Bino Gittins obviously is going to be the card that most people want the most from the Team of the Season highlight. In terms of Team of the Season cards, Harry Kane, absolutely fantastic. He is going to be super usable. An engine on him, brilliant. Simple as, no more than needs to be said. Everybody wants him in their team. Jonathan Tah, I think may end up being one of the best centre-backs because of his build, because of how good his playstyles are, how good his stats are. I actually think he could be brilliant. Vert, again, pretty alright playstyles on him. Overall, in terms of stats, again, something like a Hawk on him. Or you just leave him on a basic and it pretty much maxes out everything else anyway. Not bad. Elise will be brilliant. We already have seen so many special cards of Elise this year. Or Hawk, or an engine on him. Absolutely brilliant. Alphonso Davies, everybody just wants this card. Even though he's got 88 defending, he is still going to be brilliant. Again, up and down that left-hand flank. If he has got left mid, I presume he has. Yeah. If you had Frimpong and Alphonso Davies left mid and right mid in a 3-back, you're sorted. Jamal Musiala has got 4 playstyles. I think, again, these are pretty decent, but not the best. But his card stats are very good. Do not mind that at all. Upamecano, absolute beast. His 92 rated road to the final card was brilliant, so this card's going to be good. Joshua Kimmich actually does look one of the better cards. All around, his stats are very good. His playstyles are pretty decent. Don't mind that at all. Grimaldo, again, very similar to Alphonso Davies and Frimpong, as that left mid role in a 3-back, much better. But again, defensively shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, Patrick Schick's a 95 rated. Interesting. Don't think many people are going to end up using him, but still, it's not bad to have. And then we've got Hincapié, looks pretty good with nice playstyles on him. I think people want that. Zenta, nobody's really too bothered by. Schlotterbeck actually could be fairly decent as well. Gyasi, one of the better dynamic images on him as well. 95 pace, 97 shooting, 90 physicals. Apart from the fact that his playstyles let him down, would have been a very good card. Akite, or Akite, I genuinely don't know how to pronounce his name. Nice card, though. Actually, alright. Orban's got in there. Again, interesting card. Amiri, again, as a centre mid, doesn't actually look that bad, but maybe not the best. Some of the lower tier ones aren't great, but at the same time, if you get 9+ wins in champs, you're obviously not going to be able to pack the lower rated cards, which is better because you're going to get some better rewards. So, if your luck's in, your luck is in. Now, that is everything content covered. And my voice is killing me. However, we are in the store. Nothing really too spectacular in the store for now, so it kind of puts me off opening anything anyway. So we've got some 83x14s. We're going to see if we can pack a blue. I don't think we will, but hey-ho, who knows. I am currently wearing Leverkusen shirt because, you know, Bundesliga team of the season, got to wear a German shirt. Speaking of Leverkusen, though, Xabi Alonso leaving at the end of the season. Quite clearly, he's going to Real Madrid. Ancelotti's off to Brazil. And it means that Alonso's going to be working with Trent. Now, if you asked me that a year ago, that would have been because Trent stayed at Liverpool and Alonso was the manager, not Slot. But hey-ho, life's life. We've still won the league, and who cares? We do get our first special card. It is going to be Kramer, who is absolutely, definitely the worst rated card you can probably get this week. But it is purple. We technically have packed a team of the season from the Bundesliga team of the week. Not team of the week, team of the season. So do you know what? I'm alright with it. Although I did want to see blue at some point. Like, if EA can muster up something, that would be nice. We are going to discard this, and we're going to go for one more pack. If you guys have better pack luck than me, let me know down below who you have got. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any pack luck. Like, at all. Granit Xhaka, he's going to be our best friends in those 25k premium packs this week. As I say, let me know if you get anything good. But for now, so we're going to leave it for today. I'm out. Peace.